Hey guys, welcome back to another World of Tanks Console Edition replay with the Beard Guys. Today we have a monster guest replay for you. This time in the Death Star, being driven by Mr. Cass4488. This was sent over to me by Chewy Badge 2, so thanks Chewy for sending that one over. So I've had this sat in my inbox for a little while. I only got around to watching it recently, but the title had lured me in, as I hope it will lure you in, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Death Star is one of those tanks where, you know, maybe just what it is kind of takes away sometimes from the big games that you do get with it, but this is a game that's certainly worthy of going on the channel and worthy of watching. It's a great game. Nice early hit onto the Bulldog, somehow survives. One of the probably the more unlucky shots that Cass is going to have all game, really. He gets some big hits in this game. No, sometimes this is a tank that can really troll you. It can be very hit or miss. Sometimes you can hit 6 people in a game and not pen a single shot and not do much damage. Other games, well, they end up like this one, really. There we go. Not too bad a hit into the T-57, but nothing too disgusting there. 2 shells down and maybe 1,700 damage done, I guess. 1,500. But the enemy light tank is out of the game, which is pretty useful at this stage. Now this was a little bit of a not super old replay, but this was from, I think, just after one of the recent updates, not the very recent one. So they'd done the slight remodel of the Death Star where it had a bit of an armor change around the turret armor, and I think that's also why the audio sounds a bit weird. There was a bit of a bug where the gun lost its normal sexy booming death sound and instead kind of sounds like someone's clipping their nails or something. So it's got the slightly feeble Death Star sound at the moment, just FYI. So it's quite a campy start to the game, but you know, that's often how it goes with TDs, and it does certainly warm up as things go on, I promise you. So Cass is platooned up with a few mates of his. He's in a 5-man platoon. Unlucky there, misses the E5, first miss of the game. He's in a 5-man platoon, sort of top tier. It's two tier 10s, 2 tier 9s, and 1 AMX Chaffee, which you know, I can roll with that. The AMX Chaffee plays up to tier 10. I've done that myself with tier 10s before. You know, he's got, I think he had a 2 marks Chaffee as well, so you know, can hold his own. More power to him. The enemy on the other team, oh, there we go. First pen of the game. Big hit into the E5. Pens him and drops him down to almost 0 health. Those guys there in the E4 and the E5, both part of the 5-man platoon on the enemy team. They've got a 5-man of all tier 10s, so bit of an advantage in platoon terms, certainly in raw numbers, raw terms of tanks on the battlefield.
Focus on this area.
So huge scrap going on in the middle of the battlefield at the moment. Oh, there's that T-57 again. Come on, let's get a nice pen. Oh no, so that one, I think that must have either weirdly missed or it hit the guns. Sometimes I think you can hit the guns on things and you'll not do any damage, which can be really troll when you're spending 8,000 silver per shot. But yeah, keep an eye on that ammo count. Can't afford to waste too many shots, and it gets down to a brilliant situation later on. Well, when I first watch it, I was just thinking, how is he going to do this? And you'll see exactly what I mean when we get there. You can see that his team's taking quite a battering at the moment. They've got quite a few tanks still in the middle there, but numbers-wise, they're really down. It's 3-7 on the scoreboards. And you can see there's only 3 platoon mates left in this platoon now on Cass's team. We've got the AMX Chaffee down the bottom there, who probably needs to get out there. I don't think he's going to be doing too much. There we go, nice hit, takes out the enemy E4. And he's down to 6 shells remaining. And there we go. We are now down to 6 versus, well, a lot more than 6. So things aren't looking too good. But there's another couple of kills there, and we get back to a 6v10. Here's the enemy FV4005. Trying to find a shot on him. Cass is spotted at the moment, but it doesn't look like anyone's sniping down this this way at the moment. Thankfully, there's no artillery. As I always say with some of the best games I get sent, always the games with no artillery, because people can actually, you know, play and shoot each other. Enough said. But there we go. We've got 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 versus 9 at the moment. Pretty unbalanced, but you know, we've got 6 shells left in the Death Star. That's potentially 6 kills. If he can hit him, nice hit there. Takes out, was that the T-57? Another one from that top tier platoon taken down. And just chipping away nicely at the enemy here. Down to 5 shells though, so not enough to kill everyone that's left. He's going to need that Heavy and that Chaffee are going to have to kill quite a few of the enemy team in order to leave enough for Cass to finish off. Well, there's an enemy Waffle Panzerfahr, and that is a very juicy target. Oh, full health, 1600. Always pretty likely to pen that, no matter where he hit, but he did fire half aimed in. So there's every chance that could have missed. And I'd say so far Cass has been pretty lucky with the RNG that he's had. So we're down to a 2 versus 5 now, and Cass has 4 shells remaining, but there are 5 reds on the enemy team, and there goes his last friendly tank. We are now in a 1 versus 5 situation with 4 shells. Interesting, one might think. So the enemy ship barn gets a little bit closer. Cass decides to push down. Good decision. I think if he had stayed up on there, he was going to get pinned down. They knew where he was. He's going to get sniped. So he's got a little bit more cover to try and work with here. So the E1 is nicely exposed, waiting. He's got to get a big hit on this guy. Really, he needs to one-shot him. 1408. Ruins that guy's day. Gets rid of another enemy tank. But he takes a hit from the ship barn in return. Puts him down to 880. 3 shots remaining. This guy, not really sure who's going to have the quicker reload here. They've both got long old reloads, and he's got an ISU. Look at him, who he doesn't really want to get hit by, because that guy, if he's got the BL-10, then he can do a lot of damage. Conqueror looks like he hit him, tracked him. Nice hit into the FV, takes him out of the game as well, and puts it down to a 1 versus 3. But he still only has 2 shells left, and if he wants to kill these 3 tanks, he's gonna have to kill 2 with 1 shot, or he's gonna have to ram someone. It's the only way he's gonna be able to do it, or someone suicides, or caps, or something crazy like that. But here is the play of the game so far. Enemy Conqueror puts a shot into the side of him, pens him, puts him on low health, doesn't fire the shot, sees he's on such low health, and makes an absolutely critical ram there. For kill number 6 for the Top Gun. But more importantly, what that does is that puts it on a 1 versus 2, but now he actually has enough ammo to kill everyone. So there's the enemy AT-15. Needs to aim in on this. Can't afford to not kill this guy with this shot. There he goes. Gets him out of the game. And it is a 1v1. The ISU fires, but there's no way that Cass is going to beat this guy's reload. So he's still had 20 seconds left on the clock. So he's going to have to wait till they're both fully loaded, and then see what he can do. That ISU could easily finish him off with 1 shot. Even firing HE might actually manage to finish him off, so he's got to be wary. And sensibly here, trying to sort of side scrape the corner a little bit, reverse up, try not to expose himself too much. Just trying to get a gauge of where he is. Now probably starting to think, okay, this guy, looks like this guy's repositioned. He's not there anymore. He's fallen back. He's moved. He might have moved to try and flank one way or the other. Getting pretty spicy. He's got 1 shell. He cannot afford to miss that shell, and he cannot afford to get shot. There's the ISU. Oh, he manages to tuck in just before the ISU gets a shot. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to bait him? He's going to try and line it up. Oh, half aimed in. And he takes him down. Very lucky with the end shot there. Half aimed in. Could so easily have gone into the bunker or gone wide. Or been killed by ISU. But he manages to take him down for kill number 8. Doing 10,905 damage. Getting the Radley Walters. getting the Kolobanov's medal, and getting the Fade-Ins medal as well for killing the last remaining tank on the enemy team with your last remaining shell, as well as a mastery badge, as one might expect. So there you go, very nice game. 10 pens from 12 shells. How about that for a Death Star? Pretty disgusting. I think you'll agree. Nice one. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you very much for sending them over to me, both to Cass and to Chewy Badge. Nice one, guys. I really enjoyed that. Give that video a like if you did, guys. We really appreciate it. My name's Ben. We are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.